Although they're from another era, the buildings on the NewRange Copper Nickel site in Hoyt Lakes are still modern, considering they sit on 1854 ceded territory. The company's vast resource covers thousands of acres. From the admin office near Hoyt Lakes to the mine site is 8 miles, and although not mining the metals yet, the company has work to do to keep in compliance with their permits. That includes water testing at well sites. Peter from the environmental engineering firm NTS and a NewRange intern showed us how it's done.
The water is coming out of the well through the peristaltic into the flow cell.
Along with them, a tribal observer, Stillday Jr.
I'm already in the trades, so I like this kind of work and it interests me.
He snapped a photo of a flower growing nearby, which he learned was the scarlet Indian paintbrush, a simple step towards understanding more about the environment he and the handful of other observers had helped to prepare.
We took 2 classes there, observing bones, rocks, a little bit of dirt. Stuff like that, just stuff that we may find out here, plants, berries.
Jim Jones from Dirt Divers Cultural Resource Management did the training. It's about identifying what might have been used before to survive and thrive on these lands, like bark from an elm tree to cover their lodges.
In the cultural landscape, you have to look at things above, the plants, the trees, vegetation.
He explained it's the concept of a cultural corridor.
And so when you look at these places and you look at Bois Forte, where they're at today, where do they originate from, and how do they get from point A to point B? Those are the corridors that we look at.
Understanding the past could lead to different considerations during mine development in the future. Observers join the contractors when they can and have been since April. They'll jot down notes and send them to the tribe. It's part of the tribal collaboration at NewRange.
I hope that we continue to see it grow and make it work and hopefully expand the program.
Jenna Letty is the company's senior tribal relations advisor. She and her kids are members of Bois Forte, which is about 25 miles away from here.
My goal at NewRange in this role is really to set a high standard in the copper nickel industry and tribal relations.
The observers are already making an impression.
One of the tribal members identified a plant, and he said, "Wow, this is great." And he showed Brian. He goes, "We don't have very much of this back home." But he said there's a bunch of it out here.
And the observers themselves feel like their monitoring has meaning.
I believe it's good that we're working together, that we can come together. Some of NewRange employees may know things that we don't know, and maybe some of the observers know things or seen some things out here that NewRange haven't come across yet, and we could pass it along to them.
NewRange says this mutual learning and broader understanding can make a difference when approaching mine design and management.
Yeah, it's been a real exciting component to the project.
Brian Harp is an environmental specialist and says it's been great learning from the group.
I'm hoping that the tribal observers can bring back just the level of commitment we have to the environmental program out here.
Sometimes it means going way off-road.
Yeah, we've got a monthly stream water station that we're going to go to. It's approximately 2 miles down a pretty rugged trail. So we use the UTV mud ox here to access that safely.
Where maybe they will find something no one has noticed before, which could inspire everyone working on this project.
And what they're sharing and building a relationship amongst one another so that they have a shared investment together. And so that's the success I like to see. And I'm honored to be part of that with NewRange and Bois Forte.
After all, it's about developing trust and transparency while the venture remains in development. And that means more than just a few trail rides.